Hello, everyone. I'm Gary from CNMCyber iDosvid. We have several names right now, and we are on community board meeting, and today is September 13th, 2023, and we have Kevin here.
Hello.
So let's start. So today we have many old items and some of our new items. Uh, Office hour scripts. We didn't do, because I didn't send you a contract, right? You're waiting for a contract?
No, he started working already. He
Yeah,
did the
because
first script,
my printer is,
the first script
I cannot plug my printer into the network. Something with a WPS, I guess.
Mhm.
So I need kind of my printer. I cannot print
Yeah,
for now. If I can sign just like
uh,
online, I can do this.
digitally.
But we have like our oral agreement. So agreement is active, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
right now we have no discussion here. Just like wait until something will show up, right?
We already have something.
Ah, we already have something, but he
Yeah,
didn't bill me yet.
he did the first. Yeah, he hasn't billed yet. I think he'll send at the end of the week.
Okay, cool. So in the plan we will put just like wait and assess, evaluate when they're evaluate to evaluate when first results or first scripts emerge, right?
Hmm.
Okay, we are moving to the pitch, right?
Yes.
And you, like we both of us, you are supposed to work, and I work too. So I developed this one with
Hmm.
Careerprise, hiring those who love
Yeah.
to improve professional orientation of school students. Retired and current principals and teachers are welcome,
Hmm.
but eventually love it what qualifies you for that job. As a part of your team, you would develop work-like environment, practice tasks, procedures, and technology in which the students may discover their professional calling and careers. The vacancies are open in person in Eldoret, Kenya, and or remotely. Please visit careerprice.com/welcome to get started. How do you like it?
Hmm. Yeah, I like it, and maybe we can add something a bit more to it.
So we will have kind of like this is like a 30-second. It's like very short.
Yeah.
Because when I read
Hmm.
why I started writing, because when I see I'm looking for a unique opportunity to make a meaningful impact while working remotely. So like instead of this, I will say, do you want to work remotely, right? So because like all these like adjectives, unique, meaningful, just like it might be, I don't know, maybe it sounds like good to you. I was raised in the Communist
Hmm.
Party in which lies was like a normal, and I kind of my brain when I see anything like a unique any adjectives, they are kind of evaluative. So unique from your perspective.
Hmm. Hmm.
That is why I don't
Hmm.
like here I don't use any like I give only like no like this evaluative adjectives, just like a red meat stuff.
Yeah.
And again, we at CNMCyber have an exciting opportunities. It should be a mistake. It should be an exciting opportunity or exciting opportunities. Right? And again, the word exciting,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, maybe in your culture it's okay, maybe. I don't know. Like for me, just kind of something which not only distracts, but also like reverts. Why you are decided that it's exciting opportunity? Why do you feel it's exciting? Like kind of like immediately in me when I see these evaluations, like exciting opportunities, meaningful and fun, unique, it's like kind of turns me down.
Okay.
And again, to build and shape new remote services which will empower patrons. Not everyone knows like what the patron is, I would say, because it kind of this word has many different meanings to advance their careers, professional experience. What is the next? Our mission is to empower next generation. Yeah, sounds good to me. It's like internal, sounds good to me. As a valid, oh, you are kind of, it's like to. So you had several drafts. What is? Can you explain what is going on here? This like what's
Yeah,
happening?
so
Yes.
I wanted to have several drafts that we can pick from the best or pick relevant points from each draft and combine them to one pitch.
So like if you take my pitch, kind of which I did, in my view, like what we wanted to say, it says right. So I like personally, I love this sentence. Love is what qualifies you for that job, right? Because who love to improve
Yeah,
professional
yeah, yeah.
reputation of school students. Um, I also mentioned kind of since we want to concentrate on the school and only schools, and I mailed about this yesterday, and I feel like we need just to
Yeah.
postpone everything else. If we have a chance to go to high school,
And this,
this is
uh-huh.
the answer, because nothing else. If we go to anything else, like when I see even like the list the list of all what we need to do, it's a lot. If
Yeah, yeah.
we if we push, let's say, Gracie to make anything with 5 Gracies, it will take like 2 years. I'll say at least, maybe more. If we want to go
Yeah.
faster, we need to bring like high school students and give those tests to them. The question is which test they will not be able to do, right? Or they will be able to do every
Yeah.
test. And that is why we probably need like a school principals. The more the better. If we have one, it's good. If we have two,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
even better.
True.
From I also work on another pitch kind of several times, specifically for kids. And
No, okay.
right now it shows like this. iDosvid, if we leave this name, but for now I feel like I am for to keeping. At least like it shows some like international spin, like because it's kind of in Ukrainian. And this is a good name, by the way, and experience. Yeah, the name kind of the meaning is good.
Yeah.
The fact that it's Ukrainian, it's good. It's not long. because in English and experience will be like very long. So iDosvid features
Yeah.
initial training, work-life practice, and artificial intelligence (AR) prompts in the driver's seat of tech-savvy workspace. You can explore various professions in IT and find the best match. Those who start from scratch organize meetings first, deliver websites second, and will stop when your professional calling and target occupations are determined. In addition, your practice experience comes with certificates and recommendations. Human touch, no fears, no obligations, no fear. Are you looking for a job to begin with? Are you thinking about new career? About not new, about a career, right? Because for them it will be new.
Yeah.
No any thinking about a career. If so, go to idosvid.com/welcome to get started. I will explain why I added like artificial
Yeah.
intelligence and I made kind of like more specific. I would say yesterday I was on the seminar and there was a man on this seminar. Seminar was like for like new entrepreneurs. So I'm in the Fairfax County, which is
Okay.
their one of kind of their the major like business areas in the U.S. Um, from Fortune 500 companies, like 500 kind of the top rated companies in the world, 10 head,
Yeah.
headquarters here. Not just offices, not like representatives, a headquarters here. So, and many companies like Boeing moved their headquarters to Arlington, to Crystal City, Amazon, HQ2, and so on and so forth. So they do like a seminar for new entrepreneurs, and there was a man, and the man, his name was Scott, and he said, so like when introduced like yourself, I said, oh, we feature initial training and introductory jobs to high school students. No one wanted to explore. No one wanted to go into the details. They kind of okay, initial training. And another man, this Scott, he um,
Yeah.
he said, I'm a retired high school principal. I was a principal of like an Chantilly High School, and right now I dive into the pond. Yeah, this should be this. And now I was hired by a Korean company which use artificial intelligence to suggest careers to school students to determine them what they want to do. You cannot believe when he said this artificial intelligence. You cannot believe how many people he was the most popular person in the room. Everyone wanted to talk to him. He was booked like till the end of the seminar. And because
Wow.
everyone wanted, oh, like people say, oh, I need to talk to you. I need to decide what I want to do. Because he used this artificial intelligence. So what they do, like this is their website. So mostly they work with the colleges, as far as I understand, and they are tailored to this like college
Okay.
applications. And right now, he's the only one employee in the U.S. So they are starting here. So here they have kind of find a college, but second find an activity, and they have some like activities if you want to increase your like strength points, if you want to increase your leadership, social responsibility, teamwork, challenge and spirit, you can find like activities for
Like
anything.
for that, like courses,
Yeah, basically kind of for
courses on leadership,
we can call like we can
social
call it projects.
responsibility.
Yes, we can call it projects. And I see when I click the blog. So what they do, as far as I understand him, they use like a service, and then they put like a student responses to AI engine, artificial intelligence, and this engine suggests, oh, this person is more like, I don't know, more a writer or more a engineer or whatever. And they pitch kind of their future you discover, the roadmap you design. But again, is like from what I can convey from their website, they are more tailored to like to help students to get to colleges. And they are adding right now, coming soon, find an expert, Mandarin in for courses, essay feedback. So when you ask me several times what their prototype or what the competitors, so at least like this gentleman, he claimed that they help with their like professional orientation. So probably right now they're the closest kind of from what I can say. And again, when he
To
said
what you
this, yeah, artificial and we use artificial intelligence to help students to discover their careers. Like easy, simple, no one wanted to go to the details. Everyone wanted to talk to him. Some wanted to talk about their
yeah,
own like things. Another wanted to talk about their kids. Easy, simple, understandable, artificial intelligence to discover a career. Nothing else. So we need to
yeah,
have something like that. We also need to have kind of some
yeah, yeah.
simple. So do you like this speech? Like iDosvid features initial training. We
I
need to
do,
say
I do.
training. We cannot say not training. If we say oh, also before I showed to another gentleman the same employment center, and I showed him the previous version of like CNMCyber, and he looked at this and he said, I just don't understand if they don't offer like training and they don't mention whether they pay or it's not paid. That is why I kind of started using. I added like a initial training, but we cannot say training like full
Training.
training. We need to mention initial. Otherwise, it will be a feeling that we kind of a training company. Work
Yeah.
like practice, and I was not sure about this now. I use prompts. I used to have kind of tools, platform, which is technically not correct. Artificial intelligence, we use prompts, but here what I wanted is kind of like reverse. So like AI will prompt us kind of to offer you something.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can like
Based
do
on
this speech with with our new kind of people, right? With our new attendees.
yeah. But also, like in the second last statement, it says like, are you looking for a job to begin with?
Yeah.
I don't feel like this is kind of correct, or will it bring some other expectations?
I thought about this too. Initially, we cut it. We kind of a week ago when discussed, we cut it. But at the same
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
why not? Why we wouldn't give kind of a job eventually? It's not kind of we are not offering a job immediately, but we can offer a job to begin
Yeah.
with.
Later.
I
Mhm,
I had kind
mhm.
of some
Yeah.
doubts about the sentence, but at the same time,
Mhm,
first of all, it is correct, and we can
mhm.
offer a job to someone who will
Yeah.
graduate from the program. Uh,
Mhm,
the job will be outside of the scope of like these high school students. So it's like not iDosvid, I'm more like
okay. Okay.
Careerprise. But yeah, we
Mhm,
can. I would say yeah, we can help at least. We are not promising. We are not saying
okay.
that like we will give you a job to begin with. No. But if you
Mhm.
are looking for a job to begin with, yeah, why not? I don't see
Yeah.
any kind of.
Uh,
This is factual, executable.
Statements.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Kind of it
Mhm.
doesn't come with any obligations.
Okay.
Does it make sense or no? Did I persuade you?
It makes sense. Yeah. I also feel like when you go to the market, we will get some feedback. We will know how to adjust.
We need to get all the time the feedback, because the more time we
Yeah.
improve it, the better the better. The pitch,
Mhm.
kind of this short pitch, is
Sure.
kind of the main thing which
Mhm.
people like. It is how people will process. Because again, this guy whose name is Scott,
Mhm.
he said this: we are offering artificial intelligence for for students to discover their careers or their their vacation. Right? Everyone understands.
Mhm.
It's very clear. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
straightforward.
Yeah.
It's like one sentence, two sentences. It doesn't go to the details.
Mhm.
If we can come up with something like a short statement, that will be cool.
Yeah.
But we need
Yeah.
to have like several, like when we say pitch, it's kind of several like sales pitch. There are several stages. One like
Mhm.
30-second, maybe like one sentence. It will
Mhm.
be one.
Mhm.
Um,
And
30
then,
seconds, it's another level. Like 5 to 10 minutes
mhm.
presentation, kind of another level.
Yeah. Mhm.
And then we will go to welcome session, right? More than like 10 minutes welcome
Sure.
session.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people like here like a shorter version, they want to have longer version.
Mhm.
They go to longer version and kind of go
Mhm.
from there. Okay, it was about the pitch. Let's go
Yeah.
further with the partners. Uh, we can go to schools and we can go to employment agencies. But employment agencies will look for
Mhm.
people who will develop services for school students. No longer adults.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Done. So
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
with I mentioned yesterday in the email. I mentioned our collaboration with like a Ukrainian school principal. Again, it's not
Yeah.
like really comparable,
Mhm.
like too much comparable, because the school is we talk to right now. It's in occupied zone, so it's kind of like the Russians there,
Mhm.
and it's very difficult. Like it's almost impossible to handle like students. But anyway, what we talked about, maybe something will be useful for our project. Like we talked that it should be some people on the ground, because who will work with kids, right? So we thought to hire like
Correct. Correct.
people, two people. Um, we wanted to use. I work in China, uh, but I work for an American employer, right? So there, and we planned like I offered initially to use like the model which my college uses there with this Chinese university. I plan to use kind of the same way here. So what we do, um, so I'm employed by American college. I go to China.
Yes.
They offered me kind of my accommodations, like the board. They don't pay me directly. They pay my college, and my college pays me. So I offered this
Okay.
model, kind of to use this model with this Ukrainian school. But the principal said it will not work there because our school doesn't have any separate account or separate, like, yeah, kind of um, bank account, right? So she said, like, we need to
Yeah.
go, like, the money should go to a district, like school district, and the school district. And then I need to explain people why we're hiring someone else. And it will be very, very difficult. She offered me to hire directly, kind of, and to pay them directly. Then another discussion was concerned about who will make kind of decisions, right? With my Chinese
Yeah.
university, my college offers to the university their kind of the candidates, and the university approves or disapproves. Or maybe they will say, so for instance, once it was there, my college gave me like 4 courses, but they say, oh no, like no more than like 2, for instance. So there is some movement. With their Ukrainian school, we thought maybe to hire someone like the school will give one person, and one person will hire independently, kind of give them maybe kind of some these things. We also considered
Okay.
to relate their salary of this like new hirees, those who will work with school students,
Yeah.
to link it to the number of participants in the program. We had also like this discussion. So all of those questions need to be answered. And with the Ukrainian school, finally for now, as far as I remember, maybe I'm missing something. One of the problem was that it was like with the Ukrainian school, it was so many questions, what to do, what activities, how to start, where to start, what to say, what to put on the web, and eventually we couldn't find anyone. So like the school principal say, "Oh, I'm looking for people. I have somebody in mind, but I'm not sure." And eventually didn't went through. So that is why my proposal is to migrate our meetings, our board, to call it Virginia Institute of Technology Council for Professional Orientation or something like that, and pay kind of school principals or maybe deputy principals, um, anyone like
Yeah.
from a senior leadership, um, maybe someone else too, and then we can
Okay.
discuss what needs to be advanced, what needs to change. Um, so they will be motivated more, and we will have
Yeah.
kind of the ball rolling. What do you think?
That's a really good idea.
Okay, so like
It will give us like the direction.
yeah, yeah. What we need direction. If we try to explore,
Yeah,
investigate, to
yeah.
find everything on our own, it can take long time, and we
Yeah.
we don't have kind of I'm retired soon. I will get retired soon. I want to
Yeah.
kind of to make this done before I get retired. So
Uh-huh.
okay, so you will talk to
Yeah.
them and ask them what kind of what the level of pay, right, and what they can offer.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I want them to put like
Yeah.
their skin in the game.
And then maybe, yeah, and then maybe next week we can have a few people joining us.
Yeah, it would be great because
I
like
have I already have one in mind. Just I'll approach them and set up the meeting.
yes, and I also like generally like one is like I have three
Yeah.
meetup groups. One we use for CNMCyber. I can convert like one or two groups to something like international education, something like that, educational or professional orientation,
Hmm.
like careers for school students, something like that. And we have kind of put this on the
Yeah.
meetup, not CNM Cyber, but on this like meetup. And maybe someone will
Hmm.
show up even here in my area, which is there, Washington D.C. metropolitan area. Someone will show up. There are many companies
Correct.
here. Like
Yeah.
the World Bank is here. The World
Hmm.
Bank is 30 minutes of 25 minutes of drive from me. International Monetary Fund, 25
Yeah.
minutes of drive from me. The international airport,
Hmm.
7 minutes of drive from me. So like could be many people like yes joining or contributing, and we will
Okay.
figure out what to do and go, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you finish? We can move.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. We can move forward. Yeah.
Okay, so like with list of deliverables, I'm making it a little bit slow, but eventually I feel like it is the way to go. I like to have it on the page, one page. Right now I listed them. The
Hmm.
status is urgent. It's what I people want to do
Yeah.
fast. The second, active. It is
Hmm.
basically available if you want to work on it. Also, I put negotiable,
Okay.
and negotiable means you need to negotiate. So there is no money immediately, but if you really want to work on it, you can work either as a partner, or maybe
Yeah.
if if kind of money, the funds will emerge, so you will be repaid later,
Uh-huh.
or you want to modify the project to combine the project, so kind of to add this to something else or anything there. So this is what I wrote here, but I'm working. I feel like I will discover the other terms to clean this like contact code, so kind of make this page more like visible. But again, I like the page right now. I don't see. I feel like it's ready, like will be ready, but their outline is ready. Did you see it? Do you like it? Do you have anything to add?
Yeah. I do.
Okay.
Mm, I'll go over it and then I'll see. I'll decide.
Yeah, because Eventually, I like my side, but no one tried to work on it yet. So it's kind of there. The question can be
Yeah,
how to claim it, right? So yeah, it should be kind of something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
How to claim it or how to. Yeah, it should be like a section if you like the project,
How to
like
begin?
contact to
Yeah,
like to start.
yeah.
Anyway, what else?
Mhm.
What
Yes.
else?
So back to registration, we had mentioned earlier, like we can put this as a new business.
Yes. Yesterday when I attended this meeting, like the seminar for entrepreneurs, what
Hmm.
I said
Yeah,
that I'm excited about the idea of initial training and practice jobs to high school students. For now, I will add artificial intelligence. I like this too, and it's kind of cool word. So
yeah.
I like basically I want to help.
True.
We can simplify. Say we want to help students to discover their like professional field, or we may still just steal
Yeah, yeah.
the pitch which this guy said. We want to use artificial intelligence to kind of to help high students like to choose their careers, right? Or their
Discover
professions.
there.
Because
Yeah.
anyway, it's not details
Hmm.
in his statement because eventually it was like a survey.
Hmm.
They use surveys, we'll use not surveys but actual jobs, right? So we have like a more sentence,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
services, but
Hmm.
we can
True.
just like borrow borrow their model, borrow their pitch. And then I
Yeah.
said, right now it's my hobby.
Hmm.
I pay from my pocket.
Hmm.
I don't know what will be,
Hmm.
whether it will be a business, whether it will be a nonprofit, whether I will join another organization. I don't know. So
Hmm.
with the registration, it will be helpful, I guess, if we have like nonprofit or for profit. And we had this discussion before.
Yeah.
We had this discussion out of the
Hmm.
record. On the record,
Yeah.
I can try to summarize.
Hmm.
So it is easy to incorporate anything in the U.S. If like for
Hmm.
profit, like people here love for profit. If you are for profit, everything is really really easy. If you are non for profit,
Hmm.
you need to get kind of a tax exempt. It's like from Internal Revenue
Hmm.
Service, which is like a tax
Yeah.
authority. So like
Hmm.
10 years ago, someone told me that it will cost all the paperwork. You can do on your own, of course, but then you can get into the trouble. If you want to hire someone, it will cost about $1,500. But it
Uh-huh.
was like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago. Plus, there is also kind of some requirement.
Probably it's much more.
Huh?
Hmm. So
1500
definitely it's much more than that
Yeah,
right
$1,500
now.
could be both. Could be either down or up. It could be. It could be more.
Or
It
up.
could be less.
Okay.
So let's say if like more companies are interested in the services and fewer suppliers, it can be less. So it depends on their,
Yeah.
supply and demand, right? So the value of money
Mhm. Yeah.
decreased. So if we talk about like
Hmm.
inflation, so it should be right now like 230, 200, 2000, like 2300, right? But if we don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
the supply and demand side, so it could be again, it could be like much
Hmm.
more or it could be less. So
Yes.
uh, with their with the company in Kenya, we don't see any problems. say, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
if we hire someone here, right? American company
Yeah.
hires an American employee, right? We get
Mm-hmm.
all this like minimum like wage. We cannot pay less than, let's say, I don't remember, $7 in Virginia or like there. If we go to W-2, like to have like a normal employee, W-2 it is like in the US is used for a normal employee of the company. We can hire
Uh-huh.
someone for any money using so-called like 1099. It is basically how we work with you, right? So you are officially independent
Yeah.
contractor. You are not an employee of the
Mm-hmm.
company. Simply because we don't have any accounting.
Mm-hmm.
We keep you not as an employee, not because we want to have you this way or we are principally against. No, just it's the thing that we don't have an accountant. We don't know how to report
Yeah.
our wages. That is why we don't go to like employee. But again, it depends. So whether we need to have employees, if we do, so then it will be some problems or troubles or legal requirements, let's call it this way, from the
Yeah.
government. Also, not everyone can afford kind of. It's also like it's another like headache. And I'm talking about if we
Correct.
incorporate in Virginia, if we incorporate
Mm-hmm.
in District of Columbia, there are much more restrictions. It's like way more restrictions, like many like
Yeah.
more like headaches. But we can incorporate in Delaware, where it will be like less. So it can be kind of it can be like some things to consider. Also, for nonprofit, you need to have a board. It should be like at least like three people on the board.
Yeah.
Um, and we need to prove to get this tax exempt status. We need to prove that we are about not making money like profits. We are like for good, and we don't have kind of someone who is hidden owner, let's say, and the company is not really non-profit, just created for like hiding money or something there. Normally,
Yeah.
if someone incorporates non-profit, it's kind of like a little bit suspicious. Why it's non-profit, right? What's the interest is? Why it's a
Yeah.
non-profit, right? So if it's like association, because
Yeah.
association is good. If we make kind of international association of like school principals, yeah, it will be understood then, right? It will have kind of meaning. If to
Yeah.
register in Kenya, let's say, it I don't know what the minuses are. Advantages will be that you don't have this like headache. Um, many
Less paperwork.
yeah, many people will like kind of we can let's say for instance, I'm giving kind of a normal example. Well, we have 3 minutes. Normal example. For instance, we offer introductory jobs. We hire someone like students like for a work to try, right? If it's in the US, if it's Virginia, we need to pay like $10 per hour, right? but so it's kind of it doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. It is no any like oh it's like a new employee you can pay like a part of it. No, it's like core requirement, minimum wage that. If we have like a company in Kenya, we can pay 2 hours, $2 per hour, $1 per hour. We shouldn't have any restrictions, for instance. In terms of money, how money
Correct.
flows, I don't see any problems. I see, we use like right now we're using the cloud. I believe in Germany right now we are using the cloud when we talk to you right now. and I pay to Germany, and they deduct from like a account, and that's it. I don't know. It could be, but at the same time, registration comes with some expenses. If
Yeah, yeah.
you like, I need to see a clear path. If it's clear path, if we have like more people on the board, if we are interested to make it real, if it's feasible,
Yeah.
I would love to go in this direction and invest. But if it's just like right now, it depends on, like, I had one accident and it alternate my life. One more accident and I will say, guys, I'm out. I will. I decided to retire. Right. It's how my boss
Yeah,
told
yeah.
me in 2017. Same way. So it must be a little bit more. It must be kind of more solid initiative, more people committed on the board. We need to have like some results.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't talk on kind
Yeah.
of on our
Okay.
like a personal. We talked a little bit. If we didn't finish something, we can talk tomorrow after their technology board. But I'm not sure the technology board will be,
Sure.
because kind of Natalia may be traveling. I will talk. I will inform you kind of separately whether we will be meeting tomorrow.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I gave
Okay.
you a few a few pieces of information, and you need to process, and we need to get. I feel like we need to get faster than in a week from now. So I feel like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
if like one day is enough, like we can talk tomorrow after. If not
We can. We
enough,
can. We can. We can also.
if not enough,
We can also maybe add numbers
say it again.
of days we meet. We can also add the numbers of days that we meet.
Could be, yeah, could be. It's another
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, say something, because Natalia will be calling at any time right now.
Okay. Yeah. I think we're good. I emailed Natalia and I'm waiting for a response so that we can do the office hour. And also, I'm planning to arrange another office hour for partners, specifically
Yeah,
high schools.
yeah. We kind of give me a time right now. My schedule till October 16th. I'm not going to any new projects. Like, text me when you want to meet and we meet. Okay, so we had this
Okay.
community board meeting with Kevin, and we talked about office hours, speech partners, and list of available projects, deliverables. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. I will show myself. My mom sometimes look. She wants to see me at the beginning and at the end, and and we have Kevin. And see you whenever. Bye bye.
Bye bye.